Excuse me, sir.
Well, hello.
Where are we?
Yeah, no, Swifty, listen, I specifically told Meryl that I would love to co-star with her again, but I won't work with Pacino. I'm sorry. No. Swifty, please. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, hello. My name is Scott, but you can call me Scott. You know, I can't, yeah. Oh, I can't be this silly. So I better serious up. This is going to be a new thing for me because I'm on camera, which is what I used to do in real life, not too successfully. And gave over to my sweet husband, Drew, who is normally on camera for our vacations.
Just water. Just water.
And you just maybe hear me in passing. But here's what happened. My ego got to me, and I was tired of going on cruises after a series of ours played on YouTube or Cruise Critic or wherever I may be posting it. And people, dear, sweet, kind people, would run up to Drew, oh my God, I love, sir, where are we? And hug, and I would be standing there and they would be pushing me out of the way. And I'm the one who made the videos. So I decided that in this series, for a couple of reasons, I'm going to be interstitialing. So you'll see my ugly, fat, bald mug. Old. Good Lord, what happened? I was 18 15 minutes ago, but we won't go there. I'm digressing. And please ignore the air conditioning if you hear it. I have some notes. If all goes well, and if all goes as planned, we will be taking a cruise of a lifetime. Next year, next June, if all goes as planned. And it will be an amazing trip with amazing ports, and of course it'll be on Crystal. So what I wanted to do in my sly manner I wanted to put our faces out there again for, once a week or so. I'm not promising anything. This isn't a contract. I sleep with a contract. Heyman. I sleep with a contract administrator every night, so I don't make contracts unless I intend to keep them. However, as I digress again, hopefully every week there will be a new video. And what I decided to do, in order to keep us out there until we go, so that people will run up to me and say, Scott, love your videos. I'm going to take footage from our very first Crystal trip ever, all the way up until our latest Crystal trip, which was in 2020? Don't ask me to do years right, because I don't do years right. And recut them. Show you stuff that you haven't seen before, with my take on them, either voiceover, or this, interstitially on camera. But it will be revisiting footage that you probably haven't seen before, because I intend to use stuff that I haven't used already, but you may have seen before if you are a loyal viewer, and if so, I thank you for that. But that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have some notes here that I wanted to make sure that I got. Oh, it says explain absence. We haven't taken a cruise for a very long time for several reasons, but mostly because we are such crystal people. I hesitate to use crystallized. We are such crystal people that when Crystal went belly up, and forgive me, they did for a while, but they're back and better than ever. We didn't really want to go on any cruises because Crystal was gone. And then COVID hit, and there was no choice because you know what COVID did. So we did something sinful. We went on Seabourn in 2022. Now, nothing against Seabourn. Nothing against Seabourn. They did their best, but they weren't Crystal. So it's going to be very, very interesting in and of itself to revisit Crystal, the new Crystal, and see if it indeed lives up to its reputation that it has now, and that we are very familiar with what it had then. So I'm going to be revisiting those videos, and the absence is because of COVID and because of Crystal's bankruptcy, and then for a while the lack of a casino. And a lot of that stuff has been rectified. And so we have indeed put a deposit down on a couple cruises back to back with Crystal. Now, explain absence, that's why. Tried Seabourn, did indeed. Keeping in front of you until we sail, got that covered. Oh, and already, just from that little promo that I posted a little while ago, you people have posted really sweet, supportive comments. I thank you very much, and I hope that this series doesn't disappoint. It has potential. But I'm doing it for a couple of reasons. I'm doing it because, indeed, as I said, I want to be in front of you, as Drew does too. Well, Drew doesn't really want to, but Drew doesn't have a choice. So that when we see you, if indeed we see you in June of 2026, we'll be able to have something to talk about. At least you raving about me. I got that covered. All right, let me talk then about what you're about to see in this episode. In episode 1 of, excuse me, sir, where are we? Which is a story in and of itself, how that came around, but I won't bore you with it here. This is episode 1, and it's going to be our very, very first time experiencing Crystal in 1994 aboard the Crystal Harmony. And it's really before Crystal got its complete, we know what we're doing sea legs. For example, we got our ice cream in a plastic cup. There's no plastic cups on Crystal now. Episode 1, the Crystal Harmony. I'll be interjecting vocally and maybe even scaring you with my face again because I don't know what's going to happen with this new series. I just know I'm going to do it. So it may form itself in and of itself later in itself, and I'm going to do what it tells me to do. So sit back, relax, get a cocktail in some secluded rendezvous. Get a cocktail for two and watch, because I really appreciate you.
So here we are, oh my, oh, how young we were. Yeah, so here we are at LAX, and we are about to board, so excited, about to board an L-1011, probably the first L-1011 ever built, on our way to Hawaii. We had asked our then travel agent, not the one we're currently using, but our then travel agent and friend, Roz. Rosie, please don't set us over the wing when you buy our tickets. And she set us over the wing. But you know what? I think she heard please set us over the wing. And you can see this ancient wing of this ancient L-1011 taking us off in this icky day. Now, normally I would show you the landing, the trip to the hotel, the boarding, all kinds of different things that led up to being aboard the Crystal Harmony. But back then, I just kind of cut right to the chase and boom! Hawaii. Aloha oi.
Hey, Pally.
Hey, Pally. Those aren't Pally. That's Maui. It must be something else.
Maui, wow, we
We need a little sunshine this morning. We need a break now. We're done with this storm.
right here.
Look at how glassy the water is.
And now this cursed helicopter, the helicopter from Helicopters, Inc. This bastard, you should forgive my French, bastard, followed us all over Hawaii. We started in Oahu, and then we went to cruise to Maui, and before we were heading off to New Zealand, a few stops prior to New Zealand. Anyway, this clown, I think, was either hired by Crystal or hired by someone to film the beautiful Crystal Harmony sailing the Hawaiian Islands, and this son of a haven didn't leave us alone. Every single stop, they were flying around, and it wasn't just one loop. They would go around and around and around the ship. Now, mind you, this is a first world problem. I'm sorry, I'm on the Crystal Harmony and the helicopter's buzzing me. Heavens, lovey, it's a helicopter.
What did we just do?
Why, hello. We confirmed that we had a table for with Joseph Vidmar, the head maitre d' But anyway, we got a table for two, and we're very happy today. Look at Maui. Wow.
Okay, by way of explanation and English,
Waiting for our
what we were saying there. Oh, there's the. Look at that tender. Look at how tender that tender is. What Drew was saying there was that we arranged with I believe he was probably the hotel director. We didn't know what to call him. This is all very new to us. Joseph Vidmar, that we wanted a table for two. Every other cruise line that we had sailed on, we were put tables with lots of people. And Drew and I are kind of unto ourselves people. So it was very, very exciting to be able to confirm a table for two aboard the Crystal Harmony. Oh, yes, that's a buzzsaw. This was our first shore excursion on the Crystal Harmony, and it was a whale watching expedition, and it started out, well, you see this face? God, I love this face. This face is making this face because that table was set with nice, not china, but honest to goodness, flatware and ceramic, beautiful ceramic plates, and it very nice stuff. And Drew is Sagittarius, which means absolutely nothing, but it's kind of funny. And Sagittarians are known to be clumsy, and while maybe the Sagittarius stuff is nonsense, Drew being clumsy is not nonsense. Well, we sat down at our table for four because we made friends and we were going to be a foursome. We sat at our table for four on the whale watching journey. Beautifully set table. Drew swung around to move his camera or take a picture, and his arm pushed off all of the plates and flatware and every other accoutrement into the water. And we had to deal with it.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Yeah. Rubbed up, just relaxing in the tub. Thinking everything was alright.
Wow.
Well, I stepped out.
There seems to be a lot more here than I thought there would be, and it's taking a lot more time than I thought it would, and I cannot do videos that are hours long and that will bore you all to tears. I hope so much that this new format will be entertaining to you who have gotten somewhat used to the old format. The old format will return after our cruise in July of next year. In July, it will be the regular kind of stuff that I do, and the videos that are still available on my channel on Krister Shaman, Crystal Cruiser Guys, and Antivera Charles 50, both of my YouTube channels. You can see the entire canon of our travel videos if you're so inclined, and if you haven't seen them already. But the July of 2026 will be cut and edited and music and all the kind of stuff I do. But this series that's keeping our face in front of the public, this series is going to be this little bit of a difference with me narrating on camera and off camera, voice over, and like I said, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed this. Leave a comment below. I hope you've enjoyed this, because I really enjoyed doing it. And there's a lot more, believe it or not, there's a lot more of this Crystal Harmony cruise. And for you crystal lovers out there on Cruise Critic and everywhere else that I've come across, you wonderful people, there's several shots of the Crystal Harmony. So stick around if you're so inclined. Please enjoy it. I'm loving doing it because it's tweaked my creative muscle. And it's allowed me to once again put us out there for you to enjoy, for you to be glad that you're not us. That was a little joke. Anyway, thank you folks so much. My cruisies that Drew has named you. Thank you. And I'll be back hopefully next week, not contractually. Hopefully next week with more our journey to New Zealand on the Crystal Harmony. Harmony! Thank you.